Let's take a breath together. Whew. So our talk title this morning is the same as it is for the whole month. Listen to your heart. When I saw that video earlier this week, I heard Melissa's song while I was watching the video. And what struck me throughout was how Melissa's song parallels so much with what's happening right now. That, we start from our very human experience, and then we move to the experience of nature, to understanding that there is a universal something in us that is simultaneously mothering us and calling us to be that mother. When I think in terms of motherhood and this creative process that we are all infused with, it boggles my human brain. And yet, when I get that 30,000 foot view, I can see it active in my own life. I can see it active in the life of everything. Because there is this nudge to create. There is this nudge to express. Whether we call it a nudge, an urging, a desire, a calling, but there is something within creation that is constantly impelling itself forward into expression. And more than just forward, it would be amazing enough if all that happened was creation. But it doesn't stop there. Creation loves its creation. Just like a mother loves. It has no qualifications. Now, we all know that there are different levels, different iterations, different expressions of mothering. And so for this morning, we're going to talk about the positive. We're not going to talk about the human. We're not going to talk about how humans fall short, because the truth is, I don't believe we do. I think everybody is perfectly in their individualized learning curve, doing the very best that they can. But I want to talk deeply about this maternal thing in creation. This place where sometimes we call it grace, where creation creates and then continuously, non-stop, without interruption, without judgment, without qualification, simply gives to its creation. See, there is nothing that you can do, there's nothing that I can do that will make what created us stop loving us. Nothing. The worst of our behavior isn't even seen by that which created us. It only sees love, and it only gives love. Mother Teresa, one of her quotes is that love is nothing without action. It's just this idea, it's this energy. It's completely unformed and unexperienced until there's an action. Until we actually experience it, until we move it into beingness somehow. And I think about this birthing process and what's happening right now. Oh my God. We're in such a creative time. The universe, we're pregnant with possibility. We always have been, but now we're in an experience of it. Perhaps we're in that trimester where we feel the new life kicking, moving, announcing its presence. Because we're in a time of birth. We're in a time of gestation. We're in a time where something is growing within the whole of us that we can't quite see yet. And rest assured, we don't have a spiritual sonogram where we can just, oh, that's what's being birthed. We don't get to do that. We don't get to do that. But what we do get to do is consider how what we experience in the human realm is happening in the larger realm. That a woman that births surrenders her physical body to the process of creation. She surrenders to a chaos of creation within her being. She surrenders to the pain of childbirth. Last time I checked, there was absolutely nothing convenient about childbirth. Now, I have been the EMT that got to deliver, got to catch. Let's be really clear. The mom is doing the delivery. We are catching what she's delivering. And it's an amazing thing to witness the power of birth. To witness this person surrender their entire being to birth a new being. To watch what we can apparently measure scientifically as twice the pain a human being can physically stand without dying, and yet they do. And to watch this amazing, and it moves me at such a deep level, this woman who has just endured this unspeakable pain, the minute she hears that child, shifts into a love that is incomprehensible even to witness. A love that is just overtakes every moment in that process. Every moment. And so I want you to imagine that is what happens in creation all the time. That the body of the one is constantly, eternally surrendering its body to birth newness. And we are a part of that. And it just keeps loving its creation. So I asked myself, and this morning I'm going to ask you, what is being birthed in you? In this time of newness, in this time of creativity, in this time where everything that we've gotten used to is gone. Well, creation is continuous, so something new is being birthed. We are pregnant with possibility. What is gestating within you? And what are you willing to surrender your physical being to create? Are you willing to let go of the past? Are you willing to surrender to an unseen, an unknown? Are you willing to free fall into the mystery, knowing that it can't go wrong? Because the human us is not in charge. That the same divinity that created the magnificence of life is simply continuing to create. Are you willing to surrender so completely that you hear the heartbeat of the divine within you telling you what to do, where to go, how to be? Are you willing to listen to the heart of the divine, which is your heart, and simply say yes? Yes. Yes to, I don't know what, but I know it has to be amazing. I know it has to be the correct thing, or it wouldn't be pulling me. Can we learn the difference between the divine pull and the human push? Can we use this time to listen? The first sense that a fetus develops is hearing. So the first sound that it hears is literally its mother's heartbeat. Have we developed our hearing? That we developed enough to hear the heartbeat of the divine? To hear the heartbeat of our mother, our collective mother, the heartbeat of the absolute, by whatever name you know it. Will we hear the heartbeat of love and resonate with that? And allow that to inform our doing? Or will we find a way to ignore the invitation and return to the push of our human limitations? I invite you this morning to trust at a level that you have never trusted at before. To take time during this process to listen deeply, not for words, but for ideas. To listen to what wants to be birthed as you, as your life. What divine conception is pulling your life into a greater expression. Let's take this into prayer. As I breathe, I recognize that it is the infinite breathing as me. As I listen deeply for the heartbeat of the infinite, I hear love you. And I know it is that which created me, speaking through its creation. One creator, one energy, one allness, one activity, continuous, creating, individualizing itself in this magnificent, diverse multiplicity. Intentional, purposeful, unrepeatable expressions of itself. No two alike, and yet inseparably unified within this one. How amazing it is to recognize this is my life. That my life is literally the life of the infinite, living itself as me. And that what is true of me is true of all. And so I speak my word this moment, claiming and affirming that I am no longer distracted by form. I am no longer led away from the heartbeat within me by attachment to experience or things or conditions. That I surrender to infinite possibility within me, around me, as me. Infinite possibility as the continuous expression of creation itself. The continuous activity of love. I say yes. Yes, yes, yes. To being not more, but exactly who I am, who I have always been. A perfect, whole, complete, intentional, purposeful, unrepeatable, individualized expression of the one. And I speak in the first person because there is only one. And so what I speak in the I am, I speak for every diverse, magnificent expression of the one. And so what I claim for the whole. So grateful to feel that resonance, to feel that alignment within me that moves me to a sense of, oh my God, gratitude. To feel that power of yes, active within my being. And so staying in this gratitude, staying in this moment, I release my word, knowing that my word is a divine idea in the mind of the infinite into its activity that we call law of the soul, knowing that that knows exactly how to bring it into form, into function, into experience. So I let go. And I let go as I pay attention to the nudge, to the pull forward. As the activity lays out the path before me, my next step is another yes. That is the letting go. It's a stepping into. So I step into the greater yes. I invite you right where you are. Never bound by the spirits of time and space. We are all right here. So I invite you to breathe this in, to take a second to own it as your own. And then say together with me, aloud, right where you are. I say yes. I am one. I release. Amen. Ashe. The hope. And so it is.